Welcome to the Probe Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. And this is one of many sessions happening, so please be sure to sign up for additional sessions. The presentation is being recorded and will be available within a week at strivescan.com/probe. And now I'd like to turn it over to our presenters. And up first is the University of Mary Washington.
All right. Thank you guys so much for being here today virtually. My name is Olivia Lehman. I'm one of our admissions counselors from the University of Mary Washington. I'm also an alum of Mary Wash. I graduated class of 2019. So I might brag a little bit on my major and class of 2019 as we go through. But let's just jump right in and tell you a little bit about UMW. Just to kind of give you a basic background on where we're located, we are located in historic downtown Fredericksburg. So we are about 50 miles outside of both Washington, D.C. and Richmond, Virginia. So we're right by the nation's capital and the state capital. Our students really take advantage of that location, especially students that are interested in going into fields like political affairs, international affairs, business or international business, really take advantage of that location and proximity to D.C. We have a train station right downtown, walking distance from our university. And that really allows students to gain access even without vehicles, which is really great. We are a small to medium-sized public Virginia liberal arts institution. So we have about 4,200 students on the undergraduate level. And we have students coming from all over the United States and even international students coming from all over the world. And so our location is a really big part of that, as well as our kind of smaller campus size. So we have a student to faculty ratio of 13:1. But what that means in actuality is that we have really great professors that are going to be available to connect directly with you. Our average class size is 19 students, but on average, when you get into upper level classes, you might have even smaller classes. So when I was a senior, I had my poetry seminar class, which had 9 of us as a student. So that really allowed me to get great quality of feedback and writing ability. And it was really, really great for building connections with the right professors. And even after I graduated, it was really helpful to me. If you're more interested in kind of doing STEM related fields, we do have over $275,000 going to undergraduate research. And we do have brand new lab facilities. We have a summer Institute of Science program where we have students come and do research 9 to 5 as if it's a full-time job in our lovely new lab spaces. So whether you're interested in the humanities or more STEM oriented, we have a lot of different opportunities and ways for you to connect with your professors. My cat is actually even named after one of my favorite professors from UMW, after Dr. Mara Scanlon. And so she's not going to be featured, unfortunately, in this session today. But just so you know, you will get to know your professors quite well. We also have more than 150 clubs and organizations at Mary Washington. So we do have a lot of different ways to get involved on campus. You can become a student leader, whether that's in student government. If you want to get some service opportunities, we have a ton of students do community service with us. We do have a scholarship specifically for service-oriented students, and we have a really high percentage of students going on into the Peace Corps after they graduate. So it's something that we really pride ourselves in as a campus. We also have a lot of students coming to us from out of state for our unique programs. We have historic preservation as one of our most unique programs. It's one of the best in the country. And we do have a historic downtown area where students will do hands-on work in community members' homes, talk with community members, build kind of a historical understanding of Fredericksburg and different kind of interactive learning experiences, like going to archaeological dig sites. So there's lots of really cool, unique elements to that program, and one of the ones that students come from all over the country to come and visit Mary Washington. We do have students go abroad as well. We have over 157 study abroad programs. 1 in 3 UMW students study abroad. I studied abroad as a student. All of my credits transferred, and I was able to get some lovely scholarships through the help of our study abroad office called the Center for International Education. We have a lot of approved programs where you actually pay the same amount as if you're studying at Mary Washington, but you're studying abroad in another country. So we have a lot of students take advantage of those abroad programs. We have students applying again from all over the US. You can see our average GPA, SAT, and ACT requirements. I will say we are a completely test choice school, so we do not require test scores. We have scholarships for students based on merit, whether they submit scores or not. So we will still be able to award you merit scholarships without taking any tests. If you do want to take them, of course, we will see them. And if you're not sure to send scores or not, feel free to go ahead and reach out to your admissions counselor. We're more than happy to really answer any sort of questions that you might have. I will say, I know there's a lot of uncertainty surrounding kind of COVID and how learning will be kind of operating in the next year. We are planning to have fully in-person classes in the next fall semester. Right now we're operating on a hybrid system that's gone really, really well. And we've had a really small number of cases. The entire state of Virginia actually has been studying our reopening plan. And we were one of the only schools to be approved right off the bat when we were submitting that plan. So we really pride ourselves as a community doing a really good job to look after each other. Basically, kind of in summary, Mary Washington is a great small to medium-sized liberal arts Virginia school. We have a great proximity to Washington, D.C. And if you want to learn more about any of that, feel free to go ahead and give me a call or an email. I'll put my email and information in the chat below. Thanks so much, guys.
Excellent. Thank you, Olivia. Our next presentation is from Trinity Washington University.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jessica Izara. I am a representative from Trinity Washington University, as well as an alumni, graduated back in spring 2019. So if you have any questions in regards to it, just feel free to ask me in the question. So overall, Trinity is a liberal arts institution that is very dedicated to the education of women, learning in the liberal arts, as well with professional preparation, and have a grounding in the mission of the Sisters of Notre Dame. The Sisters of Notre Dame have founded Trinity over 100 years ago, back in 1897, due to the fact that at that time, when we're not allowed into college, it became the first college for women in the DC area. And since we are located in the heart of DC, it makes it possible for you to be able to do not only different types of field works, but also your internships across DC, regardless of your major. And because we are on the smaller scale, we do have a 15-to-1 student to professor ratio, which makes it possible for you to have that one-on-one interaction with your professors. Towards the beginning of when you do begin here at Trinity, the classes will be a little bit more larger. However, as you go down into your third, fourth year here at Trinity, the classes tend to get smaller. This is the Payton Academic Center. It was dedicated to our science and nursing students. However, all of our majors do tend to have their courses here, as well as in the main building. Because it was dedicated to our science and nursing students, we do have state-of-the-art simulations, as well as different types of courses here and classes that is very dedicated for our nursing students, so that they're able to do different types of work here on campus, as well as when they are practicing for their clinicals. We do have over 22 programs to study. Most of them tend to be very popular is in nursing, as well as business administration and health services. Regardless of which program you are interested, you do not have to decide until the end of your sophomore year. Many students tend to explore the different programs that we have here, as they're able to determine what major they want to go forth with. And towards the end of it, they're able to connect with a faculty member who will be their advisor and will guide them throughout their year. We do offer different types of academic resources, including tutoring, writing center, study abroad. Some of our most popular places tend to be in Ghana, as well as in France. We have career services, which is not only available to you as a current student, but also as an alumni, which helps you with internships and career workshops, career advising, employer engagement. We also offer disability service as well as the DC Consortium, which is basically a network that we work with other universities around the DC area at no cost. For our residence halls right now, because of COVID, most of our students are staying in one room by themselves. However, it is not a requirement for our students to be on campus. For their first year, it is not a requirement. However, unless you do get the Conway Scholarship, which I will talk about a little bit further later, you're able to build a more stronger sisterhood with your Trinity sisters and have accessibility not only to your classes, but as well as to internships and the many resources that we have here on campus. We offer our athletics in the Trinity Center, which is the nation's largest facility dedicated to women and girls in sports. We do have a Division III athletics program. However, we do not offer no specific scholarships in sports. However, even if you do have an external scholarship, you are more than welcome to apply here at Trinity and continue with your specific sport. We offer different types of clubs and organizations that tend to correspond with the different majors that we have here on campus. Even if you do not see a specific one that is of interest of you, you are more than welcome to create your own one here with the help of a faculty member, of course. As our president likes to always signify the fact that we are more than welcome to speak our voice here. We are able to create organizations that will connect us with our Trinity sisters. Now, if you are interested in applying to Trinity, in order for you to complete it, you can either do this through the Common App or our Trinity application. Both have no application fees, and we do not require no SAT or ACT scores. We only require your official high school transcript, your personal statement, and one letter of recommendation from either a teacher, teacher, counselor, or a coach if you happen to be in any sports. For our scholarships, we tend to look at mostly our leadership scholarships, since this is offered to all of our accepted students, which they can earn up to either $15,000 or up to $12,000, depending on when they do apply to Trinity and have completed their FAFSA. For our Conway scholarship is mostly for those that are in DC, PG, or Montgomery County. And then we also do work with our Dreamers in providing them either the National Scholarship or the Opportunity Scholarship. Thank you for having me. I'll be adding my contact information in the chat box.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Our next presentation is from Albany State University.
Hello, everyone. I am Cynthia Mensah, one of the admission recruiters here at the unthinkable, indestructible Albany State University, where excellence is the standard. I am a two-time alum of Albany State University. I recently graduated my master's May of 2020. So any questions, comments, concerns, please drop in the chat and we will definitely address it. So let's get started. Albany State University was founded back in 1903 by Dr. Joseph W. Hawley. As of right now, we have 3 satellite campuses, and they're located in Cordell, Cairo, and Waycross. We offer 60 plus program options for our students. Our student to teacher ratio is 17:1. All that means is in a classroom setting, there'll be 17 students to 1 professor. If I have any seniors on this Zoom call, definitely go ahead and submit in your financial aid, because more than 65% of our students receive financial aid. We offer 13 certificates, 14 associates and career associate degrees, 29 bachelors, 11 masters, and 1 specialist. Our mascot is the mighty golden ram, and our school colors are royal blue and old gold. So why Albany State University? Well, we are one of the top ranked HBCUs in the nation. As of right now, we are actually the largest public HBCU in the state of Georgia, and we're the 10th largest within the whole entire United States. We also currently have 2 campuses in one city. So we have Albany State East Campus and Albany State West Campus. They are about a 10 to 12 minute drive away from one another. So our campus life, of course, once you get to our campus, we have different things set up to make sure that you are successful, such as our academic advising and success coaching and career services. We also offer Center for Undergraduate Research. Because we have 2 campuses, we have dining halls on both campuses, and students have the options to choose to live on either campus. We offer 11 resident halls. We also have other on-campus eateries, such as the Ram Hideaway, which is like a Starbucks, Pizza Hut, Chalaka, and of course, Chick-fil-A. Because we have 2 campuses, we also have the Ram Rush transportation bus system that takes students from one campus to the next. And we also offer study abroad programs for our students. So we have separated our majors by colleges. For the College of Professional Studies, we have early childhood education, marketing, social work, Army ROTC, and a host of other majors. For the Darden College of Health Profession, we have dental hygiene, diagnostic medical sonography, nursing, medical laboratory, technology, and a host of other majors. Last but not least, our College of Arts and Science. We have biology, chemistry, forensic science, history, political science, and visual and performing arts. Under that, we have arts, music, theater, and dance. So Albany State University sponsors 11 men and women intercollegiate athletic programs. For the men's sport, we offer baseball, basketball, football, and track and field. For the women's sport, we offer basketball, cross country, soccer, softball, tennis, track and field, and volleyball. We are a Division II institution. We're also part of the SIAC. For all students interested in applying to Albany State University, simply visit our website at ahurm.edu or go straight through Georgia Futures. The application fee is $25, but we are giving out fee waiver codes. Once you apply, students must submit all required documents such as your official SAT and or ACT test scores and your official high school transcript. Please keep in mind that your high school transcript must be submitted by your guidance counselor. So Albany State offers 2 different pathways to be successful. For the bachelor's degree program, we have students must have at least a 2.0 GPA with a 480 evidence-based reading and writing and a 440 math, and the ACT a 17 English or reading and a 17 math. For students who do not reach our test score requirements, they can be placed into our associate degree pathway if they have that 2.0 GPA. Due to COVID-19, our requirements changed a bit. So for incoming students for the class of 2021, we are test optional. For students who want to be part of the associate degree pathway, they must have at least that 2.0 GPA from 2.0 to 2.49. And for the bachelor's degree program, you must have at least a 2.5 GPA. We are currently giving campus tours. Simply visit ahurm.edu/campus tour and submitting a campus tour ticket so you can come on our campus and view our beautiful campus. June 1st is the application deadline for admissions, financial aid, and housing. For any questions, comments, or concerns, please email us at admissions@ahurm.edu. We know that students are on social media, so we are too. Follow us on Instagram at ASU Admissions, Facebook at ASU Recruitment, and Twitter at ASU Recruitment and Admissions. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much for that presentation. And up next is North Georgia Technical College.
Hello, my name is Rayan Wade, and I am the recruiter here at North Georgia Technical College. I'm here today to give you the tools needed to make an easy transition into your post-secondary career. Your opportunities are endless here with our over 80 degree, certificate, and diploma type programs. Come find your career path at one of our 3 campuses located on Clarksville, Blairsville, or the Curry campus. We also have dorms here to make your transition much easier. Our dorms are located on the Clarksville campus. Here at North Georgia Technical College, we want your college experience to live up to its fullest potential. while you gain the skills and knowledge needed for your future career. Another great thing that NGTC offers is our availability whenever it comes to academic and financial aid resources. We set these up to provide resources to make your post-secondary career much more successful. We also offer disability services if needed. Many financial aid resources are available to make your tuition debt-free. We offer the Hope Career Grant that allows you to graduate from our college completely free of all debt. One of our special populations is students in non-traditional programs for their gender, which means that 25% of their gender are employed by an occupation for which they are receiving an education, such as women in CNC or automotive, or men in fields like nursing or cosmetology. We will be showcasing our CNC department as well as cosmetology and nursing. A full list of our programs can be viewed at the link below.
My name is Chelsea Abbott. I'm from Raven County. I'm in the CNC technology program. In high school, I took metal fabrication and engineering. Both of these courses led me to have a strong interest in CNC. Being from Raven County, not only this program was interesting because of my experiences in high school, but it was also close to home. The CNC program takes about 5 semesters to complete, which will get me into the workforce faster.
Hello, I'm Shannon Gary. I'm a CNC technology instructor here at North Georgia Technical College. We have a job placement rate of 99%. For more information, see the link below.
Hello, I'm Ms. Adams. I'm a North Georgia Tech cosmetology instructor. Our program lasts 4 semesters. In cosmetology, are herds of people in hair, skin, and nails. Visit our salon where we perform appliance during the semester. If you have any questions about this program, please see the link below.
My name is Josh Mitchell. I'm a senior here at North Georgia Technical College. And today we're going to be doing a mock code blue. And mock code blue is patients in distress. And this is going to be our last attempt to save her life.
Hey there, my name is Bethany Applebaum, and I'm an instructor with the Associate of Science and Nursing program at North Georgia Technical College. I just want to tell you a little bit about our program. So we have recently earned our ACEN accreditation, which we're super excited about. Our last cohort that graduated, we had 28 students that sat for the NCLEX exam, and all 28 passed on their first attempt. So we had our first 100% pass rate, which we're super excited about. We'd love to have you as part of our program. If you're interested, just click the link below.
My name is Anthony Harris, and I work rather than like in the dorms. I'm not in the dorms. I'm over here in the student center doing the campus life. When I work campus life, I do a bunch of things like we host activities like pool events where other students to compete with each other, and we have basketball tournaments, 3-on-3 or 5-on-5. We have other things like a volleyball. We have a Gaga ball pit, which is, I don't know if you've ever played Gaga ball, but it's crazy. It's one of the best things you've ever. We also have disc golf. We have an extremely huge disc golf course. We also have with the disc golf course, it is a cross country track, which is very expensive. In the fall, we have a flag football tournament where we go for the chance to compete against other schools and play for a championship with Georgia Tech. We also have things on a smaller scale, like if you want to just grab a bike to rent, go around campus. We also have scooters to rent. We also have a ping pong table. And North Georgia Tech is one of the only technical colleges to be able to host after the dorm, which is great for me, someone who's from Michigan. And it was one of the main factors in choosing the company. Inside the dorm, we have amenities, we have a kitchen, Wi-Fi. There's a variety of things to do and a bunch of people to do. Statistics also show that the more involved you are on campus, the more successful you'll be in college. North Georgia Tech has a variety of opportunities for everyone. It's an equal opportunity institution, and we would love that.
Thank you for taking the time to learn more about North Georgia Technical College. Please feel free to reach out to me, whether it be by phone or email. in regards to any of our programs listed, a tour, or anything else regarding our campus. We look forward to hearing from you.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Our next presentation is from Gordon State College.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Bethany Watts, and I am one of our enrollment services advisor for Gordon State College. I have a coworker, Keely McGill, who will be working the chat box if you guys have any questions. So Gordon is small, like most of our other schools here tonight. So we have a current ratio of 20-1, so about 20 students per classroom. These do get smaller as you go into your program of study. So you can expect small classroom sizes from day one until the day you graduate. We currently have 27 degrees offered here at Gordon, and we are growing. So we are adding 2 new programs this upcoming year, and we are looking forward to those. So the programs we currently have, we have School of Business, Liberal Arts, and Social Sciences. So if you're looking to do business management and administration, or get a interdisciplinary studies degree and a little bit of everything, we have those options here for you. If you're wanting to be a teacher, we have a phenomenal School of Education, Mathematics, and Applied Sciences. In our county, in Lamar County, you will have the opportunity to teach here. And we also have heard wonderful things from our schools and our surrounding areas about how wonderful the Gordon State teachers are. We also have the School of Nursing, Health, and Natural Sciences. So if you're looking towards getting a biology degree to go on to medical school, we have that for you. If you're looking at getting an ASN, associate's degree, or a bachelor's degree, we have that as well. Gordon State has been ranked within the top 10 nursing programs within the past few years. We also have a nursing board exam pass rate of over 95% within every year. One thing that you're going to get at Gordon that you're not going to get anywhere else is the power of we. We make sure that from the day you start here at Gordon, from way after you graduate, that you have somebody on your side. We make sure that you're not a number here at Gordon and that you're included every step of the way. We know that college is not easy. It's not like high school, and sometimes we need a little extra guidance, and we're here for you in that. Gordon also has something that we call the Highlander Edge. Our surrounding counties have seen this from our graduates. When you graduate from Gordon, you are going to be an engaged innovator, a dedicated scholar, a gifted communicator, and an ethical leader. These are traits that you're going to have from day one at Gordon until long after you graduate. We want to make sure that you get your education, but that you become well-rounded as an individual as well. If you are not yet graduating and interested in our dual enrollment program, we do have dual enrollment. So a couple of things that you'll need for that is a high school academic GPA of at least a 3.0. And if you are a sophomore, we will need your SAT and ACT scores. You have to have an SAT of at least 1200 and your composite score of at least 26. We do have housing options on campus. We have 3 residence halls. So we have apartment style and your traditional college dorm style as well. So we want to make sure that we have rooms that are accommodating for everybody and their needs. And we also want to make sure that they're financially able to stay in those rooms. We also have many different dining options on campus. We do have a Chick-fil-A that our students love. And we also have a Starbucks. Our Highlander Hall has phenomenal food, and I even eat there from time to time as well. We have over 100 different activities and clubs that you can join at Gordon. And if there's a club that you're interested in, all you need is 10 people, and you can start your own club. With a lot of our clubs, you don't have to be a upperclassman to be the president. You can start student government your freshman year, and you can either become the president of student government if you feel like it. We also have a wonderful athletic department. We are in the NJCAA division. We have basketball, baseball, soccer, and softball, and we just recently started club football. We had our scrimmage game a few weeks ago, and Gordon State did win. Go Highlanders. So we're really looking forward to seeing our college club football team kick off and see how they do this season. We do want to make sure that we have accommodations for all of our students. If you are unsure of what kind of degree program best fits for you or what kind of job you're looking forward to, our Student Success Center and our Career Services can help with that. Our Student Success Center offers 100% free tutoring. That tutoring can come from another student or from the professor. It's up to you and your choosing. Right now, we have been offering virtual tutoring, and it has been a huge success. Our students really love it. With our career services, like I mentioned, if you don't know what degree program best fits for you or what job you're interested in, the career services can help with that. We also do have study abroad programs where you can go to Costa Rica and learn some Spanish, or you could do study abroad programs in England and get college credit towards your degree program. And we do have an honors program as well. All of that information can be found on our website. A little bit about money real quickly. We do offer, we do have plenty of scholarships available for you. The total cost of Gordon for 1 year is less than $5,000. And if you look at some of our bigger schools like Georgia State or Georgia Tech, you're looking at doubling that price for 1 year. The FAFSA is currently open for you, so you can go ahead and use our code. I can provide that as well. Go ahead, fill that FAFSA out and include Gordon on that so that we can make sure that we have your information and you're awarded what you deserve. When you're doing the FAFSA, make sure it's you and your parent unless you are over the age of 24, and it takes about 3 to 5 days to process. We do also take the Hope and Zell Miller Scholarship as well. So please go ahead and fill out your application. It's currently waived, so it should cost you no money to go ahead and apply. Documents that we'll need is your official transcript from your high school and your immunizations and your driver's license or birth certificate. So come visit us. We'd love to see you. And I will drop in all my information in the box below.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And our final presentation for this session is from the University of Arizona.
Hey guys, how are you doing today? Thank you guys so much for joining us. My name is Tanasia Blackwell. I am actually the regional recruiter for the University of Arizona. So with that, I'm actually located and based in Atlanta, Georgia. So I always tell students, of course, if it is that you have any specific questions, whether it's during the presentation or after, please do not hesitate to contact me. We are definitely on the same time zone. So of course, going ahead and get started, the University of Arizona is actually located in Tucson, if you're not too familiar with that area. And with that, our student population actually consists of about 45,000 students. 35,000 of those students are actually undergraduate students. So though our population is on a larger side, our campus is still able to fit within a 1 square mile. And with that, that includes all of your classes, your dorms, restaurants, athletic facilities, and even our resource centers as well. So, but we also want students to be successful outside of the classroom as well. So our 100% student engagement office actually focuses solely on helping students find ways to take what they are learning in the classroom and actually applying it to real world situations. So these situations could be internship opportunities, jobs, capstone courses, volunteering, student government, or even research as well, since we are a large research institution. So each engagement opportunity looks different depending on your college major and your future goals. But the basic idea of the program is that students receive the hands-on experience necessary to be 100% ready once they've actually moved on, whether it's to their careers, graduate school, or even professional school as well. So as mentioned before, we are a research institution. And with that, we are actually part of the American Association of Universities, which is basically able to actually give us about $680 million dedicated specifically to research opportunities for our students and our faculty members. So with over 300 undergraduate majors, both at the graduate, undergrad, and postgrad level, there are various ways that students can actually succeed with us academically. So we have it as to where students would either double major, major and minor, and literally explore all of the options and passions that they have, ranging from the arts to the sciences. So having an average class size of about a 20 2029 and a 15-to-1 student to faculty ratio, as well as our academic support centers like the Think Tank, which is a peer tutoring center, and our student success is actually our top priority. We also have a student research that's called our SALT Center, which focuses primarily on students who have learning differences as well. So on a co-curricular level, you'll also find a number of opportunities to actually get involved as well. So with over 600 clubs and organizations, our D1 athletic teams, cultural centers, and leadership organizations, and even Greek Life, you will quickly find other students who are actually interested in the same things that you're interested in as well. So our fall 2021 application is actually available on our website right now. But when it comes to our fall 2022, those applications are actually going to open, instead of August 1st, it's going to open in July 1st. So this is going to give you a whole month to go ahead and get started when it comes to submitting your application. So we are a rolling admissions institution. So it will take about 2 to 4 weeks for a turnaround for you to actually find out if you've received an admissions decision or not. And I don't know about you guys, but if I'm to find out that I've been accepted before I even started senior year, that would be a lot of stress that is taken off of my shoulders. So I always tell students, if you are interested, we are rolling admissions, so go ahead and apply sooner rather than later. So what you would need to do when it comes to applying, you'll complete your application, submit your self-reported grades. We do not need a official transcript until you are ready to actually commit to us. Along with test scores, we are not accepting test scores as of right now for 2021. When it comes to fall 2022, that is still in progress as to if we will accept scores or not. But when it comes to fall 2021, we are not accepting test scores. We are going test blind. So this also includes admissions for our nursing, engineering, and our honors college as well. So one of the most important parts, of course, about attending an institution out of state is, of course, how much money you would be getting when it comes to merit-based aid. So when it comes to funding your education, I always tell students the one thing that I love about Arizona is that we do have a guaranteed tuition. So with that, that just means that for all 4 years, your tuition and your mandatory fees will actually stay the same. So with this, of course, it would matter for some people, but for others, it would not. But this is just a great way for, of course, to see if we are a good fit for you, not just academically, but also financially as well. So when it comes to students in general and regarding aid, each year over 80% of our Wildcats are actually getting connected with scholarship opportunities, grants, loans, and even other types of aid as well. So when you're actually applying to Arizona, you don't need to submit a separate application for merit-based aid. You are automatically reviewed for merit-based aid. So what we are looking at are your core unweighted 9th to 11th grade, 6th semester GPAs. So with that, I always tell students, you know, we're only looking at those grades. So even if you come in your senior year and you're like, oh my gosh, this Blackwell, I'm doing really well. How is this going to increase my aid? It's not, because we are only looking at those 9th to 11th grade year. But if you have any specific questions when it comes to aid, whether it's looking at our financial aid chart, which is also on our financial aid website, and you do have additional questions, please do not hesitate to contact me or our financial aid office. And of course, last but not least, here is my contact information. I always tell students I am readily available. So whether it's questions that you have while you're going through the website or even that you have now, please do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you.
Excellent, thank you. And thank you to all of our presenters. We have a few minutes for some Q&A. So I'm gonna share my screen and ask that all of our presenters come back on camera and respond to this question. What is your favorite event or tradition on campus? And we will go in the order in which you presented. So University of Mary Washington, you're up first.
Thank you. I would say that my favorite tradition on campus when I was a student was definitely our multicultural fair that we had every spring. So the multicultural fair brings over 5,000 people to campus, which is larger than our campus community of 4,200. So there's all sorts of great food. There's a ton of student performances. It's all outside and it's a beautiful spring day. So that's definitely my favorite tradition on campus is our multicultural fair.
So for my favorite tradition, for me, it would have to be the honor code tradition. So for our orientation week, we would gather with all of our Trinity sisters. And towards the end of it, we would all like sign the honor book just to signify the fact that we have begun our first year here at Trinity. This is the cohort that we are expecting to graduate to the end of our 4 years here at Trinity. And it was always really fun for me just because throughout the first week of orientation, we would do different types of activities. And because we were different majors or like areas around the DC area and also from outside of the states, it made it possible for us to interact with one another and get to know each other as well.
This is Albany State University. I would say that my favorite tradition or event would be homecoming, only because you have all the old heads come back, the alumni come back, which is actually a great opportunity for students to meet them, get the chance to actually get their foot in the door with like life after college. The campus is extremely packed. There's a football game going on. There's different festivities all over campus. So if I had to pick a favorite tradition or event, it would have to be our homecoming.
I would say one of my favorite events for North Georgia Tech is the spring fair, and it's just a day where students, alumni, faculty, and staff just go out. There's different events, food vendors are there, and everyone just gets to go around campus, enjoying our life in the mountains, and just have a day of hanging out with everybody.
One of our favorite traditions here at Gordon, it's a new one that we just started. We just recently started doing homecoming. So one cool thing that we have is we've had this big rock that we have out on our campus where everyone that comes to homecoming, students, faculty, staff, alum, anyone can come and make their mark on the campus and actually sign the rock. And it's something that's out year round for everyone to see.
I would have to say my favorite tradition at Arizona would have to be Spring Fling. So with that, what students would basically do, we would have our whole mall, which is what you see behind me, have our whole mall filled with anything that's carnival. So whether that's funnel cake, clowns, teddy bears, anything that you can think of, it'll be at Spring Fling. But not only are Arizona students participating, but we also invite the Tucson community as well. And I think that kind of just tell people and shows people that, we're not just Arizona students. We also try to connect with our community as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much for all those answers. So we are just about out of time. So I'm going to wrap us up with just a big thank you to all of our presenters and to all of our attendees. There will be a quick survey when the Zoom window closes, just 4 questions. We do appreciate your feedback. Please do sign up for more sessions of this fair, and a recording of this session and others will be available at strivescan.com/probe in about a week. So thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your evenings.